kind of a big day. For those that follow the channel know that we've kind of had an upside down year here, but today we spontaneously got a little break in our action to where we can slip away and try to make a pass in the low dollar 318. I know some of you were looking forward to this. I know for sure that we were, but today we're going to give the low dollar 318, which actually started this channel in 2016. We're going to give it a chance to give it its grand finale. Many people wanted to know what it would do if it had something other than 276 gears and stock exhaust manifolds and a stock torque converter. So we kind of wanted to know ourselves too. So that's exactly what we did. We put a set of headers on. We put in a converter that stalls maybe 2800 and a set of 355s. We kind of didn't get a chance to prep anything here. No drag radials. I really wanted like a 410 gear, but hey, this is where we are. It's the end of the race season and we just had to make the most of it. As far as the low dollar 318, it's just a stock block 76 318 out of my 76 Duster. The bottom end has never been rebuilt. Still got the 318 small heads on it. Summit cam, cast intake with an Edelbrock carb. I did lap the valves and grind a little bit in the port with a Dremel at home. No drag radials, like I said. So today's going to be a busy day. We got Ozark super shifters. They got small tire class. To be competitive here in the small tire class, you're going to have to be deep in the 5s, maybe 4s. What else they got? They got a bunch of different box, no box. So there's going to be a ton of cars here. Maybe we'll share some with you on this video. But it's going to be a little hot for October. Our season's coming to an end. Usually right now we're looking at maybe frost in the mornings and really cold weather, but today it's going to hit in the 80s. So I'm going to get over here underneath the shade here with Dave. And hopefully he has a good day. First pass, I wanted at least an 899 in the 8th. I got an 897. I would really like to go a 1399. We might get there. We ran a 1407. I thought the 60-foot time would be in the 19s. It didn't do it. It was a 2.0. I'll be honest with you. The Edelbrock gave me a cough, so that's probably the reason why. I don't know what to do about it right now to fix it, but we'll see what happens. That run, I was hoping, kind of thought it might be a stretch, 1399 at least, 1397.8. A little bit of small tire action, clocks off, heads up. First one of the stripe wins. The instant green. So I ran a 1407 and I ran a 1397. So I usually say dial what you know you can run. I pulled 300s out because when I ran a 1407, the Edelbrock gave me a slight bog. When I ran a 1397, it did not. So I went with 14 flat. Figured if I'm 300 quicker, I can always let off, and if I'm 700 slower, I'll be done. 14.0, I don't have to wear a helmet. It's kind of hot out here, especially in the car. That's a deciding factor for sure.
Yes, Ted's squealing the tires. I think he's got some issues. He's got to try and run that dustpan down, and he's not going to get it done unless he breaks out. Duster, of course, with the win, 1408 on the 1400 dial is the...
So that was a pretty easy win. So basically he dialed a 1360, I pulled the 14.0. I ran he had a bad light, .019, I had a .010, not bad for a foot brake car without a posi, sure grip, or drag radials and just managing. It looked like I was on my way to another 1390 something pass, but I jumped out of it with about a 80 or 100 feet to go and just coasted in. That's why my speed is down 10 mile an hour for the pretty easy win. We'll just keep trying. For the finals and the David Driven Trophy, I'm racing him. He asked if we could have 10 minutes to cool down his transmission. He's in the finals of another bracket race, so I'm racing a winner, obviously, so we'll see what happens. Just throw it out there and see what it does. I asked him if he wanted to, split. I guess he can get the top half of the trophy, I get the bottom or something.
This is the championship for the trophy class.
Final, our daily driver trophy final. Brian Sawmill in the Mustang. Don't have a name on it, but he's going to make it tough on the Mustang.
You got it.
1403 with a 6 on his 14.0 dial.
Good job.
Our trophy champion here today. We're missing you for no boxing.
There's that winner.
Antonio Large, we're missing you.
Wow, let's hear all about it.
Well, so to take the win, I go a 1403 on a 14, trying not to break out with a 014 reaction time. He runs a 1081 on a 1079 dial, so I gave up 100th there. But reaction time. Hats off to that guy though. He's in the finals in a lot of the races today. He's double dipping in some classes. So he's a tough competitor. I got lucky maybe. How fitting is that for the low dollar 318 to go out in the 13s and taken home a trophy. 318s will run.
Are you in the winner's circle?
Open rear end, regular street radials, no drag radials. Thank goodness I had traction bars on my Mopar.